Hi, my name is Amanda Rocha. I am an estate planning and probate attorney in California, and today we are going to discuss what your college student needs to know about estate planning. Before I get into that, I want to give you my contact information. You can find me on my website, www.amandarocalaw.com. You can comment down below if this platform allows you to do that, or you can find me on social media at Amanda Rocha Law. The reason I am discussing this with you today is because it's September, and for me, September means going back to school, starting the new routine, and starting a new educational academic school year. And a lot of people have recently begun college or continued on going to college, and I live near a large university. I'm expecting students to be around any day now. So this is what I wish I could tell every single one of them and what I wish their parents knew to tell them. And that is why I'm telling you, because if you are a college student, you're watching this, that's incredible that you are actually interested in this at your age. You're going to go far in life. If you're a parent or a guardian or a sibling of a college student or even a young person who isn't in college, this isn't college specific, it's just college age students or people. Here's what I wish that I had known and what I wish I could tell every single person. The minute you turn 18, your parents have no ability to help you when it comes to legal matters or healthcare matters anymore. They might be able to read mail to you over the phone, but they have no decision-making power and they have no way to assist you if you lose your decision-making power without having to go to court and get an order from a judge, which during these pandemic times isn't as easy as it seems. Courts are backed up. A lot of hearings are not even being held still because of the nature of the importance of other kinds of hearings. And it's just a whole lot, especially when you need to make life-saving decisions in a very quick amount of time. So first, when it comes to legal matters, before you turned 18 or before your student child turned 18, you could make healthcare decisions for them. You could open bank accounts on their behalf. You could do all sorts of things as their parent, right? Or your parent could do it for you. But when you turn 18, if you have a lawsuit against you, it's against you. It's not against your parents. If you can contract, you can make your own contracts, you can sign them, you could purchase vehicles, you could purchase a home, you could join the military. There are all sorts of things that you can do when you're 18 that you couldn't do before, and you probably know about most of those things. But what you don't think about is the fact that your parent doesn't have the ability to stand in your shoes and say, this is what they mean, or this is what I think that they should say. You can't go to court on your child's behalf and fill out the documents for them. It doesn't happen that way. If they get a DUI, if they are sued for whatever reason, you can't go there and speak on their behalf and say the things that you think they should say. Now, could you sit next to them? Probably. But in COVID times, you're not in person anyway. So anyway, this stretches far beyond pandemic. My point is, you need to have certain documents filled out for emergency situations. So now we're talking about healthcare. If you got into an accident and were unable to make decisions on your own behalf, whether you are unconscious or not, sedated, or you got a memory disability related to this, even if it's temporary, your parents cannot say that this is what my child wanted. You can't talk to the doctors even and ask how they're doing and if they're okay and what's wrong. You have no right to do that once your child turns 18. So if you want those rights, you have to have certain documents filled out. First, a HIPAA release, which is a release of information from a medical provider to a regular person or another medical provider that's not currently caring for you. And basically, it's just allowing the medical care professionals to tell someone else what's going on with you or disclose information on your behalf, healthcare related. That person still has zero decision-making ability at that point. If you want someone to have healthcare decision-making authority on your behalf, then you would need to fill out an advanced healthcare directive, which includes that power, but the power isn't immediate. So it's not like if you went to the doctor today and you asked for something that maybe your parent wouldn't approve of, your parent could step in and say, oh, no, I'm healthcare power of attorney and I can make that decision. No. Most of these only are only active once you've become incapacitated and can't make the decision for yourself. So it's just kind of a dormant document sitting there until you need it. Because once you need it immediately, and you can't sign one when you need it. And it also provides, this document, an advanced healthcare directive, provides your living will, which is your wishes for what would happen to you. So they have to follow your wishes, and then if there isn't something that is discussed on there, then they would talk to your healthcare power of attorney. The last thing is a durable power of attorney. It's the same kind of thing as healthcare, except for it's non-healthcare related. So if your parent needed to pay your rent, or I'm sure anybody would take a check from someone else, but if they needed to access your bank account in order to pay for your rent or your car or your child even, they would need a durable power of attorney, which again is not an immediate power. It's only when you become incapacitated and can no longer do it for yourself. These documents are necessary for everyone over the age of 18. Even more necessary now with everything going on with the pandemic and healthcare being just wild. So talk to me about this if you have any questions. I can give you these documents. We can fill them out together. I can give you more information on them. They are customizable. There's all sorts of nuance with this. So please feel free to reach out to me. You can find me on my website, www.amandarochala.com. You can comment down below if this platform allows you to do that. Or you can find me on social media and send me a message. I'm at Amanda Rocha Law. Thank you.